when we interviewed you the last time, it was right a little bit before the Priest versus Seminarian basketball game. We had you, we interviewed you, and then you were in our live stream, that press conference type thing that we had. What was going on behind the scenes during that press conference?
Well, it's so funny. It was weird because we were getting to talk to players and get them kind of riled up. We got Raymond pretty riled up, I think, before he went in there. Maybe a little bit too riled up. And I think he would say that too. And it was fun. It was just fun being at practice. But I will say this. We know the result of the game, obviously, and it didn't go too great for the Priest.
What was the lead? It was
what was the final?
It was about 20 points, was it? 15, 20?
And frankly, it could have been more. We've had priests who have said like, "Oh, we could have kept it close if such and such. You guys had a couple lucky threes." All I'll say is the night that y'all were doing the interview, we were doing some lineup testing. And we found a lineup that was just like we were calling it our death lineup, like the Golden State Warriors. Like we were putting so it was those 5 players against our next 5. And in a 10-minute span, we running clock, we went up 27-3. And it was just like a big, quick lineup. And we were all super excited to use it. And we never got to use it against the Priest because coach didn't want to run up the score.
During the game itself, it was really intense. I was sitting up front with the people from Guadalupe Radio, and you could really see how intense it was. You know, there was a lot of bumping, and you could see on the people's faces, the players' faces, how, okay, I got to contain myself, have patience.
Well, I've had multiple people, they want to be nice about it, but they've come up to me and they said, "Wow, I had no idea you were so intense." And I know exactly what they're talking about because, I mean, a minute into the game, I got mugged by 2 players, and the ref just had a bad view. Our coaches said they were looking at him, and he just didn't see it. He was looking for something else because I grabbed a rebound and got undercut on the left side and hit on the top on the right side and just completely fell down. And I was kind of upset. It was a hard foul.
Yeah, there were some hard fouls, yeah.
And I got up, and the ref was calling a travel on me. And I was mad. The ball got back into my hands, and I just slammed it on the ground. It was just, I was so mad.
Did you get called for a technical?
Thank God, no. He should have called me for a technical. I think he was like, "Oh, this is dicey, Priest versus Seminarian game," you know. And I think he probably also knew, wow, I must have really missed that because this guy who was smiling and talking to us before the game is very, very upset. So yeah, I felt a little bit bad, but at the same time, it was nice to go back and watch and listen to the radio guys say, "Oh, and Deacon Christopher Meyer is really upset, and rightly so," or something like that. And I said, good, they saw it too. So,
what was the atmosphere like in the locker room before the game? Were you all in one big locker room together, or were you separated?
So they're separated locker rooms,
okay.
And it was funny. One of the priests who was injured this year, I think he had an ACL tear, Father Troon's son at St. Lawrence, came into our locker room, and we were all kind of like so hyped for the game. I don't think we received him very well. Like he was kind of like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And everybody was really so locked in. It was like, "What are you, a spy?" You know? And it's like, I love Father Troon's son, so that was pretty funny. And I think he was like, "Okay, I'm going to get out." But we prayed evening prayer together, which was nice.
After the game, what I really liked was how you all came together as brothers. Prayed, took pictures and all of that. It was very different than what you usually see after a sporting event. What was said in the huddle or after the prayer?
Oh, I mean, the priests are already scheming. They're already. I mean, they're talking about, what are we gonna do? Like, good to have you on. Like, we got to figure something out. And they knew that I care. I mean, I've won 3 in a row. I don't want to lose again. I'm like, I wouldn't have chosen to join the priest team. Why would I leave the seminary? I just got ordained, so now I'm on the priest team. So they know that we're pretty serious about it. And then it's just so good to be with those guys. I mean, we're all on the same team ultimately. And it's been awesome, being a brand new priest, just how great those guys have been.